but a rather is the name that's hiding someone. Yeah, it's simple. You see, Joseph Smith of the Mormons, yeah, he was a Mason, yeah, and do you know why he started his own sect? He did because he found out that they were worshiping the Monday soul, and he said he went around and hold on. So we're living in a soul sense, but ultimately we all worship the Monday soul. But then get this, I am the Monday soul. I was born on a Monday. Therefore, worship me. Therefore, I can say I am, because Amon Ra, back 2,000, 14,000, whatever many years ago when he died, he said he was going to regenerate and be reincarnated and come. So when Joseph Smith realized, well, hold on, if it is a Monday soul, then every Monday born is a reincarnation of that one man. Because there are only 7 of us. He said, worship me. They said no, they killed him. Because he would have changed the rules of the game. There's only meant to be one, Amon. Everyone else is meant to serve under him. Yeah, and you understand what I'm saying? And then another one came and did the same thing. His name was David Koresh. When he realized that, hold on, so it's a Monday soul. Oh, flip it. I'm born on a Monday. Worship me. They killed him in his old congregation. He would have broken a rule again. But get this. When they found, when they needed someone in 2018 to break the resolve, because get this, you see this code, watch. This code. Boom, Britain, yeah? Or boom, boom, Brill, yeah? And con, ash, L. That is the same code. So Amon, AMON is 2666. Well, boom, bro, is 2666. Con, is 2666. Boom, British land, con Ashanti land. Do you know whose name that is? That is the name of the Mona Lisa. You see the name Amon? Listen carefully to me, It's simply the name Mona Lisa, Sorry, the name Mona Lisa is simply the name Amon. That's why they say the name Amon means the hidden one. Let me explain what they mean by that to you, Let me show you how deep these people go. Bear with me. Let me show you how deep it goes. Okay. The name Mona Lisa. When you go to the Mona Lisa, I'm going to tell you now that the Mona Lisa is a painting you should be calling the painting of knowledge. She leans on a ledge with her arms crossed. It's to tell you that, listen, you see me, what you know about me, will give you a ledge over the rest. Listen carefully. What you know about me will give you a ledge over the rest. And then she presents her shoulder to you, and there's a crown on her shoulder. She's saying she's a king of some sort, but you don't know what yet. And then you're drawn into her eyes and her eyes alone. Why? Because when you go in front of a God, you shouldn't really have the power to look anywhere else but his eyes or her eyes. The problem is, they say Amon Ra is the hidden one, right? Well, I found him. I'm going to show him to you. Watch. The name Amon is A-M-O-N. The code is 2666. Ra is R-A. The code is 72. Now watch. The name Mona Lisa. Mona is simply a mirror tick. So get this. There are 2 writing styles in this world that most people are familiar with. There's none, trust me. There's only 2 writing styles. Watch. You either write from the left to the right, or you write from the right to the left. Listen carefully. You either write from the left to the right, which is what I'm used to, or from the left to the right, which is also what I'm used to. Why? When I was a kid, I was brought up as a Muslim. So I used to write, And at the same time, I was brought up as a Christian. And at the same time, I was brought up in a school. So the Islamic part was very little. But the writing from the left to the right was plenty. From right to left was little. But what? This system, the phonetic system, remember, the Bible says God gave it to you. God will not speak in one tongue. God will speak in many tongues. And if God was going to give you something, because God wants many to understand you, he will make sure that what he gives you opens up to many. So in this system, yeah, it writes as Muslims do, and it writes as Christians or Westerners do. So the name of the woman is Mona Lisa, going from left to right. Yeah? And the code going from left to right is 6662 for Mona and 5472 for Lisa. Have you noticed that 72 for Ra is there? Yeah? Ra. The word li, as in lie, to lie, yeah, is actually the 54. If you were taken away, if her name was Mona Sa, then it would have been literally the hidden Amon Ra. But watch, let's carry on. So 66625472. The numeric code, yeah, is basically the password to show you what other words and what other hidden meanings can be hidden behind the Mona Lisa. And I put it to you that Mona Lisa is the blueprint. Why? They took Jay-Z through the whole blueprint from day one. Yeah, he kept doing blueprint 1, blueprint 2, blueprint 3, blueprint 4. And now he's carrying on. Why? And then he told you, listen, what did he do when they finally crowned him? Before he became a billionaire, he went to the Louvre, a glass four-sided pyramid, where he met Mona. Yeah, where he met 26666. Him and his wife, Beyonce, they took little innocent Blue Ivy with them. And then listen, they stood side by side as Christians do when they carry Jesus on their shoulders, as if they're carrying their gods, to the Mona Lisa. They went in dressed as hoodlums, came back dressed as made people. Because why? They now knew the secret, the knowledge behind the Mona Lisa. Thus, they have a ledge over the rest of us. That's why now Africans are gagging for just their name. Listen, for their name to be mentioned by Beyonce. For their name to be ticked by Jay-Z. Because they've been made. Yeah? But watch. 66625472 opens up to the first word, nons-lesbi. So Mona Lisa also opens up to these following. Nons. Nons is a pedophile, someone who fucks little kids, like the priests. Like the priests, like the Catholic Church, like the English Church, like the all of them, yeah? But watch this, yeah? No, I'm not saying English people, but I'm talking about the Catholic Church, the churches. Why? Because it is part of their blueprint. Why? Every pope has done the 666 sign and put it to their eyes. You just weren't aware of it, but they were telling you the secret is in the eyes. Whose eyes? You didn't know. The 666 is hidden in the eye. Whose eyes? You didn't know. And then they're all nonsense, and now they're trying to legalize nonsensory. They're using lesbianism, yeah, to cut down and depopulate. All this is in their blueprint, but it gets worse. Watch. Now, you see the name of Mona Lisa? That is the code hidden in the English writing sense, right to left. Let's see if there's anything they hid, yeah, because they needed to hide this harder. Have you noticed that the first thing that has come out, listen, this is the blueprint and this is the orders going in. Right now in England, yeah, lesbianism is high, yeah, and it's being promoted. Gayism, the same. Lesbianism and gayism are the same. I'm not saying you're wrong for being a lesbian or gay, but I'm saying if someone comes and tells me, yeah, hey, listen, I'm trying to earn big money, yeah, I'm trying to cause confusion, yeah, let me use you as a black person, I said, fuck off, mate. You understand what I'm saying? But if you come and say, listen, they come with me because they're distressing black people because they're black, a genuine reason, then I'll act. Yeah. So this is the case. They're using you for shit that, you know what I mean. You can be gay. That's up to you. You get me? If there's a consequences to being gay, yeah, that's between you and your creator. So even me, even if I don't believe in gayness, yeah, I'm not judging you. But I'm saying, yeah, you're being used, yeah? You're being used. Have you noticed, the non-necessary world is within the gay world. Yeah, you're being used, yeah? Okay, now let's go into the Islamic sense of writing and see if any tick has been hidden there. So now, Mona becomes Anum. It sounds Egyptian all of a sudden. Sounds Arabian. It sounds more familiar now. Anum means mouth in my language, in iconology. Lisa becomes Asil, like a snake. Okay, watch. So now you've actually got the reverse numerics as well. It will be 2666 2745. This code now opens up. Remember, the painter, Leonardo da Vinci, was a Freemason at the highest level. And the Pope and everyone was part of it. So this is what they did back then. I'm going to show you something that will shock everyone, yeah? Leonardo da Vinci knew about Britain. Leonardo da Vinci knew about the Ashanti lands. Watch. 2666 2745 opens up to the word boom braille. And I put it to you that the Mona Lisa's name has a code that gave a signal to when the boom of Britain should happen. 6 plus 6 plus 6 equals 18. 2 before 18, put a 0, that comes out of nowhere, yeah? You get 2018. If you take 0 away, you get 218. So in the year 218, yeah, Boom Bro was meant to happen. Boom British land was meant to happen, yeah? How did this happen? And who was meant to do it? Amon was going to do it. The god Amon was going to boom Britain from the Masons. And how was Amon going to do this? He was going to literally manifest himself and do it. And how did he do it? In the form of Theresa Adowa May. Theresa Amon May. Theresa May was born on Monday. Theresa May is Amon. So basically Amon planned, yeah, or let's say Leonardo da Vinci and them man there planned to rob Britain of the British, yeah? Because remember, the Romans initially tried to rob the British land from the British. But regardless, when they set up the Masonic and the Templars and everything, they decided that they are a different entity to themselves. So they're going to try as an entity to steal the whole country, making the rest of you tenants. Simple. Tenants controlled by the few who control number 10. 10 ants. That's why Theresa May is literally selling you off. She's Armand. Armand did come. You lot are sat there waiting for a beast. She was there right now. She was there. She only left yesterday. Her job is done. Her job is done. Her job is done. I can prove conspiracy. And I can prove, they say the onus lies on you. Listen, boom, British land 2666. Yeah, it happened. They got Amon to do it. Amon. The next one, the next code, for the same code. 2666 2745. Is Con Ashel. Con Ashanti land. 500 years ago when Leonardo da Vinci was alive, I can show you there are documentations that say that the British knew. Listen, that the British knew about Ashanti land. Thus, the Romans also knew about Ashanti land. Not only that, Leonardo da Vinci, the Romans, they love gold. The Pope loves gold. They have gold everywhere. There's no way they didn't know about Ashanti land. Yeah. So they said, yeah, Con Ashanti land. 6 plus 6 plus 6 equals 18. Again, bring the 2, put the 0 in the middle. The 0 you get out of nowhere, therefore you can cancel. Yeah? In the year 2018 or in the year 218, yeah? The Masons planned to con Ashanti land. How did they do it? Armand did it. They used Preco Nam Baakompe Nam 1. Yeah? Who, yeah, is born on the 16th of Theresa May, 1983. He is Mon. He is a 666. They brought, yeah, Mon and put Mon in all the positions that he needed to be in. This is what you're not understanding. You see many of us, they see themselves as one. All Monday borns are one. What every Monday born is capable to do, yeah, is what they will do. And if it aligns, they will put the right Monday borns in place to carry it out. Theresa May, perfect. Nam1, perfect. Con Ashanti land, it did happen. Galamsey, he used Galamsey to rob, yeah, the Ashanti land of trillions and trillions and trillions of gold, yeah. And then he used, this gold to forcefully advertise to the Ghanaian public to invest their monies, yeah. And billions and billions and billions and billions have lost. Now watch, yeah. How was he though able to guarantee that he will get his hands, yeah, on the Ashanti gold? Listen, a lot of kings, yeah, are being impeached for breaking the code of the Ashanti lands. So let's talk about this, yeah. The Masons again positioned another member of theirs, who is Armon, yeah, King Osei Tutu, yeah, the current king. He's also Kojo. He's also a Monday born. So again, they made sure. So look at the fight. Listen carefully. Look at the fight. And look at the problems that led to the installment the installment of this one guy before he came on. There were a lot of problems. Why? Because the Masons needed him in the right place because he was their member. They needed him in the right place for when the time came. So get this, they had the one who sits on it, but he cannot be the one who literally robs the country. So then he basically turns a blind eye and allows, yeah, his soul kind to do it. Armon raided us in the year of Armon. The year of Armon is simply the year 218, the year 2018. The mark of the beast is the mark of a man, and it lays on only one soul, the Monday soul. As they use this calendar, Nane Nyame also uses this calendar because it's the original calendar. But you see, Nane Nyame, he works in the spiritual sense, in the physical sense, and he works by the truth. So get this. All Monday borns who are Armons, who are doing evil for them, stay alive. All Monday borns who work for you, who are trying to do good for you, die. Example, Khashoggi. Yeah? Jamal Khashoggi. He's a Monday born. Yeah? He's an Armon. But get this, like anything, it's a double-edged sword. You can have a good beast and you can have a bad beast. they have been using, yeah, they're good beasts. Why? Because you see the word good. Good is in the eye of the beholder, just like beauty is in the eye of the beholder. If you're a wicked guy and you cut off 20 people's heads, you will stand up and say, good. If you're a good guy and you save 50 people's heads from being cut, you will stand up and say, good. Goodness is in your eyes. So get this. A 666, a person with a mark of the beast, yeah, can either be good for good or good for bad. But whichever way you think about it, they're good for someone's purpose. Khashoggi was good for the majority. So they cut him up into tiny little pieces to make sure. Namwan is good for the minority. So get this, you know how they've guaranteed Namwan freedom, but they can't if the truth is to be adhered. Listen to this, yeah. They've told Namwan that don't worry, we'll protect you. So what did they do? They flew him out straight away, and then they heard all the evidence that people had. Yeah, and then they used AFCON, the African con, yeah, to cover people's eyes. At the African con, the football, to cover people's eyes, to keep the Ghanaians excited. And then they used political infractions and other stuff, yeah, to keep Ghanaians busy. Yeah, all along, the people who are crying for their money, their cries kept getting subsided. And then all of a sudden, Namwan pops up in Saudi Arabia, the country which kills black people for what? For being raped. So black girls get raped, and then they're told they've committed adultery, and then they're killed. Yeah? So it means, yeah, get this, Namwan was against it. Because if Namwan had been found guilty in England, the most that would have happened to him was what? Jail. But in Saudi Arabia, he was looking at the death penalty. But Namwan, yeah, was able to wrangle his way, yeah, and show this and show that and show that. And they took that and said, yes, it is all right. We're sorry. You're not guilty. If this country could not prove Namwan guilty of one crime, and you look at the numbers involved, basically they're trying to tell you, because remember, Saudi Arabia is a Masonic country as well. Or the Dubai, all these countries, they're Masonic and they're owned. They're owned. Saudi Arabia can throw bombs anywhere it wants because it's protected by the Masons. Yeah? So if these people couldn't find Namwan guilty, what do you think you Ghanaians can do? That's what's at play here. So they brought him as if they're seeking justice. Right now, they fixed all the paperwork because you had no access to any other paper. This is the funny thing about paperwork. We take paperwork they produce to prosecute them. Yeah? So Namwan has come back now. He spent a day or two in jail. Yeah? The case is looking good for him. Why? Because they're using what they've done in Saudi Arabia to pin him down. Okay, cool. Yeah? But here comes the blueprint. Why do you think the Mona Lisa, yeah, is the topic of anything? They listen. Let me show you. Yeah? Bono. Yeah, you see Bono. Yeah, he knows. That's why Bono always wears glasses, because get this, Bono. Bono. Yeah, is 2666. Bono knows they're worshiping Amun-Ra, and he knows his name Bono pays homage to Amun-Ra, and he knows there's a secret to where Amun-Ra hides as he waits to be reincarnated again, yeah, is in the Mona Lisa. Hence why the Pope does the 666 to the eyes, Bono wears to the eyes, Jay-Z, a made Mona Lisa-arian, yeah, him and Beyonce-arian. Now apparently she's goddess, yeah, they go and stand there, and then straight from the Mona Lisa and sacrificing, where did they go? They went to Egypt and stood next to Amun-Ra. It was a journey. Yeah, it was a journey. A journey that puts, yeah, the second born first, demoting the firstborn. a journey of jealousy, a journey of human worship, a journey of idolic worship. My name is Kojo. I am Amon. I am not God. If your name is Kojo, if you're a Monday born, neither are you. Nyame is God. Self-worship. Yeah, this is all it is. They do everything behind curtains. You see Jay-Z, he's been fucked in the ass, I'm telling you. Because what is it, yeah? They say, yeah, you see, today, you see, if Nane Nyame comes into your life, you surrender everything. Listen, you see me, yeah? Listen, I'm no different from how I used to be, you know. I want to be out there partying. I want to be, because God doesn't take away your freedom of choice. God doesn't take away your freedom of will. But I have said, yeah, that I'm willing to do his work, yeah, until the world hears his work. And thus, yeah, he has told me, when you're done, you can party. Because there are many ways to party. There is a safe way to party. Life is a party. Yeah? But what these people do, you see, for Jay-Z to become one who can step on someone, he had to go to the point where he had to be stepped on. Jay-Z has been walked all over. And now he has sacrificed. Listen, Nipsey Hussle and all these people going. It's no accident. Why? Because get this. For one to be given so much, yeah, one has to show so much. And they're humans. And for Jay-Z to be told that, listen, Amon-Ra is not God. Yeah, that you are God. That, you see, what they say, the end is coming. The end is not coming. That we the Masons, we're going to cause problems, yeah? And we're going to depopulate the world and wipe them down, yeah? That only those who look to the snake, that's what that bit means. Only those who are one of us, yeah, would we put in a position to live. So God, you will have enough money to live in an area where we don't release shit. You will have money, you will live in an island where if we're going to release mayhem, yeah, you just can fly out. You just be one of those people. And then when they're all dead, yeah, we will just let the land regrow and we distribute the land amongst ourselves. And then it will get to a point where we have ownership of all the land and we will rear them like cattle to work for us. And if they don't want to work for us, leave. But where are you leaving to? Because even the land you're walking on belongs to I. And that's when we have actually truly, yeah, received human gods. Because it will come to the point, if we allow them, yeah, to take over, they won't. Because China won't have it. China's breaking down every Masonic lodge. Some countries, I think Ethiopia are doing it too. I believe Nigerians are getting on it. They've got too many occultists. This is the problem with the occultists, yeah? Most of them don't realize they're linked to Freemasons. Because you see, the occult leader, he'll be a Freemason member, pretending to be a magician. So the Freemasons will be giving him loads of money to give to his occultic members to make them think that this guy is beyond untouchable. But it's the same shit. How do I know? Because I'm Amon. I know what I did in my past. And when you reattach yourself to Nane Nyame, but you have to reattach yourself to your soul first. And how do you do that? To actually reattach yourself to your soul has nothing to do with religion. It actually has nothing to do with anything else. It is actually a secret in the Bible. And let me show you. It says, yeah, love thy neighbor as you love thyself. The problem is, yeah, that is the hardest, statement in the Bible. Because get this, you see me, I won't pinch myself. It means I shouldn't pinch you. Yeah? Do you see what I mean? Listen, get this. Someone, yeah, will cut themselves every day, secretly. But then they will hug their loved ones and say, oh, I love you. It's a lie. Because they're not loving. If they love themselves and they loved you, then they'll cut you too. If they believe that cutting was good for them. But they know cutting is not good for them. It means they're not loving themselves. So you see, I can't tell you I love you, yeah, on a day when I'm feeling sad. Because I'm not fully loving myself. So if I tell you I'm loving you, I'm lying. But it doesn't mean I don't love you. So to love thy neighbor as you love thyself is really hard. So get this. What do the Masons do? Yeah? To disconnect you from your soul. To disconnect you from your soul. You wouldn't kill yourself. They will tell you that spilling blood, for example, yeah, is what will connect you to the higher beings, to the sapiens, to this, to that. So they get you to do what you shouldn't do to your neighbor. And then to prove that what you did has benefited you, they'll make you rich. But get this, money does not come from spilling blood. Money comes from printing machines and cutting down trees. So they just cut down trees and print more money and give it to you. And then you think what I'm doing is working. In terms of, like, for example, in the terms of Will Smith, they'll just give you movies and movies and movies and movies. But get this, tomorrow when they're bored of you, yeah, you'll see all of a sudden there'll be another actor come up. That's the Hollywood way. But in terms of the Freemasons, that's all it is. They pump you with money. Everything you do is money. So the more sacrifices Jay-Z made, yeah? Listen, the only thing that kept making Jay-Z greater and greater was, he was the first millionaire rapper. And then he was the first Forbes 100 top 100. Forbes 100 is a Masonic rich list. The Nobel Prize list is a Masonic game. So basically, the 99.9% of us are watching them living their highest dreams, yeah, as award shows in front of us. So he climbed up the ladder and became, and now he is the first billion pound rapper. Because why? The first £1 billion black person has already been awarded to, I think, Oprah. No, I think that's the first £1 billion black woman has already been rewarded to Oprah. Yeah, who's also promoting Armand, yeah, Mona, yeah, 2666, non-lesbian. Yeah, she promotes, yeah. Literally, I'm not saying you have to marry and have kids. I'm not saying that. But she will tell you, yeah, there's no Jesus, there's no God, because she knows the truth. There's not. She knows. She knows. But she knows who there is. There is a Rade. Yeah, she knows. Yeah, and I'm telling you, once you know the Aaronic tongue, the